everyone, so I'm really excited about today's video. It's going to be the final update on my 7 by Spring. I did an okay job. For those of you who don't know, this is my first ever seasonal challenge project pan anything, so I'm pretty excited about it. I also want you to know I do have filmed 2 videos, actually technically 3 in the past 3 days, but with me being super sick and my dogs fighting all the time, because not like in a bad way, like play fighting. I'm not Michael Vick here, don't worry. I just haven't been able to put them up because they were just kind of a hot mess. So I'm hoping this video can be better. If I break out into a coughing thing, I'm sorry. But it was my Birchbox versus Ipsy, which will be coming up soon. And I also did like a 25-minute video all about all of my blushes and like swatching and giving you reviews, and then it just went away. So that was kind of frustrating. But anyway, I did do the original video. I had done a first update, which I'll link both of those down below. In the first update, I showed y'all that I had finished up my, it was probably like that big, of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I also finished up like a deluxe size sample of the Lorac Perfection Mattifying Primer. I didn't keep those, but if you want to see those, like I said, I'll link it below. But as far as what I finished up this time, let's go into the things I unfortunately did not finish up. First is this eyeliner. Now this was a sample size when I got it. It was probably like 3.5 of like end to end of the tops. And I still have this much left, which is just over 2 like full sizes of the top. And it's the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Perfect Black. Do you see how deep and dark and pigmented that is? I've literally used this every day for the past month, and then like almost every day for the month before that. But look, like you don't need that much. It also stays decently well on your waterline. I do need to like touch it up occasionally, but for the most part it stays pretty well, and so I haven't used it a lot. And that's saying a lot because it was such a travel time. People are always like, oh, sharpenable pencils, they go by so fast. Not that one. So I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't finish that up, but you know, I mean, if anything, it just speaks to how awesome that product is. Next, I almost finished it up. There's a little bit left in there, y'all can see, but it's almost gone. This side's pretty much empty. It is the Miracle Skin Transformer Face Spotlight. It says Sarah McNamara up there. And so, I don't know, it says you're supposed to use this like all over your face, and the reason, you know I drop stuff every video. The reason I probably haven't used it up is because when you put it all over your face, it gives you such a shimmery, glowy look that once you're, like if your foundation smears off a little bit, and right now I'm trying to finish up my Maybelline Fit Me, which smears off a lot. I've done a whole review of that. I'll link that below as well. But because of that, you know, if it smears off, you just get like a gold patch. Because it is very sparkly. I've been using it as like a highlight. It's the highlight I have on today. It's very glowy without being too much. I really like the look. So because I've just been using it as a cheek highlight, I think that's why I didn't use it up. It was a small size, and I figured like it would be no problem using it up, but I didn't. So I think that just speaks to how good this is, in my opinion. It is very gold and warm tone, so if you don't like that, then I would recommend staying away from that. Alright, so of the 7, 2 of them I did not finish up. Not the best progress, but you know, what are you going to do? So let's go on to the 3 things I did finish up. First is this. This is the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. For me, mascaras are really hard to gauge when they're finally done. It was drying out to where I didn't get the same look that I was getting. Also, I finally decided to trash it because I was getting some fallout like under here, which I can deal with. But it was getting in my eyes and causing some irritation, so I did not, so I quit using that. But again, Mega Plush Volume, it's got this weird wand where it's got like some, like, bristles poke out, and then it's got like a balding area, and then bristles poke out, so you kind of have to twist it as you apply, which wasn't terrible, but it was kind of a little bit different, for me at least. Also, it didn't give you a lot of volume. It really gave you more length than volume, at least that's what I found. It was okay. I'm not sure I would purchase it, but I do think that this is gone. I won't be using this anymore. Next, this is exciting because I feel like I've been working on this forever, It is my Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush Wet Dry Shadow in the shade Flower Girl. Now, this pan is really weird because it's got like the squares, so you can kind of still see the color. See that nothing's there. It's like a light pink shade. It was like, I used it as an inner corner highlight every single day and across the lids. It stayed pretty well. Unfortunately, they don't make these anymore, but I really did like them. And if you have them, because I've noticed from people doing their makeup collections, a lot of people seem to have them. So, excuse me, if you do have this, pull it out of your collection and play with it, because I really like them. And I think they're pretty decently pigmented dry, but wet, they're beautiful. And last, I finished up this. This is a travel size of the Benefit Fake Up. When I started, it was like probably that tall off of it. But as with most things, when you hit the, because you see this got this little plastic thing. You hit the plastic thing, keep going. Look at all that product. Now, you might see that there's some stuff over, like around the very edges. The way this was it's a hydrating ring, and through the center of it was the pigmentation. So I got to where I had gotten all the like concealer out, and then it was just the hydrating ring, and it was just making my skin look a little greasy. So I stopped I didn't use the hydrating ring, but the all the concealer itself is out. I think some of it fell through, if you can see at the very bottom, but I couldn't get to that. But I mean, that was like almost a full month's worth of using it every single day. So there's still a lot in here. And because when I got it, like I said, it was really small. I was hoping it would be about as tall as the Benefit What's Up sample, which is like giant, but that is not what you get with the Fake Up. But it was still pretty good, and I liked it. I think if you are interested in trying that, I think an amazing dupe that's pretty much the exact same, even the same kind of format, is the CoverGirl and Olay Concealer Balm. Looks kind of like a lipstick, but this is really great. I don't find that either one of these have the highest pigmentation though. But that's everything I used up. So 7 by Spring, I got 5 out of 7. It was my first ever try. I'm a little disappointed I didn't totally finish it, but at the same time, I did work through 5 makeup products, which is quite a bit, at least for me. So let me know if you've been doing this. I am going to start the 5 by Cinco de Mayo. Probably in my next few videos, you'll see what I'm going to choose for that. So again, thank you so much, and I will see y'all real soon. Bye now.